movie fans, movie collectors. This is 101 Bronson back today with the next monthly update. And today we're taking a look at all the pickups for the month of July 2021. There's been a few varying pickups. We got, of course, we have the DVDs and Blu-rays. But we also picked up a couple of soundtracks again this month and also two books I would like to show you. So without any further ado, let's just get into this and we're going to take a look at the pickups for the month of July 2021. It's been a great month, guys. Hope all of you are well and hope you look forward to seeing the pickups. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go. Let's start off actually with the books that I picked up. Now, first I picked up, it is movie related for sure, because this is the Quentin Tarantino novelization, or a novel as it says here, of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Great movie, and this is a great paperback novel, you know, based on the film as it says there. Expanding on the films, expanding on the characters. It is a great novel. I read this already all the way. It took me about 2 days to get through it. It was really a page turner, if you ask me. I really enjoyed this, and you know, it's a paperback, so it's easy to carry with you. I read it. I took it around with me. I read it on work during, you know, while I was at work, and read it at home. Great book. Looking forward to seeing what Quentin Tarantino will do next in terms of novels, because I know that after he has completed his final movie, the 10th movie, that he said he will do a lot of novels and stuff, and I look forward to seeing it. If this is a promise of what's to come, then let it come, because I really enjoyed this. Next book is Charles Bronson related, because this is the book Bronson's Loose, The Making of the Death Wish Films by Paul Talbot. And it's a pretty informative book about the making of the Death Wish movies. The author here, Paul Talbot, he's actually done a follow-up book, which is called Bronson's Loose Again, on set with Charles Bronson. And I think I will pick up that book as well, because there are not many books about either Charles Bronson or on-set stories. I mean, you got a couple of black and white pictures in this book. It's mostly informative read about all the Death Wish movies, which there's some great stories on here, and Paul Talbot interviews a couple of the people involved with the making of the film, so you get some behind the scenes stories, and it's everything a Bronson fan like me could want. So do recommend this book. It's also a paperback, but it's a great one. Bronson's Loose, The Making of the Death Wish Films. And I love the illustration on here from Death Wish 3. There's the man himself, Charles Bronson. Great book. Recommend this. Next, we should cover the CD soundtracks that I... Next, we should take a look at the CD soundtracks that I picked up. And they're all Ennio Morricone soundtracks for westerns and crime films. And first CD we picked up is this one here, of a 2 CD combo of I Crudeli, which is Sergio Corbucci's The Hellbenders, and on the other disc is the soundtrack to the Eurocrime movie Revolver. And it's a pretty cool CD soundtrack. It comes in this slip cover, slip box, and yeah, you have 2 CDs, 2 soundtracks. In my opinion, 2 very good Ennio Morricone soundtracks for the Hellbenders and Revolver. There's the Hellbenders CD, and you open this, and there's the Revolver CD. Very cool to have these 2 soundtracks on CD now. And yeah, let's get to the next one. Right, so the next one is for one of my favorite all-time spaghetti westerns, The Great Silence, the original soundtrack by Ennio Morricone, put out by Beat Records Company. And there's also extra tracks for the film Un Bellissimo Novembre, which I think is One Beautiful November. I have never heard that movie. But, you know, of course, the main draw is The Great Silence, which is a great spaghetti western. And very happy to have this on CD soundtrack here as well. Yeah, sort of building my Ennio Morricone spaghetti western soundtrack collection. And the next one we have is for My Name is Nobody, with the film spaghetti western comedy with Terence Hill and Henry Fonda, which is actually my favorite spaghetti western comedy. And you got all the tracks on here, everything. And it's a great soundtrack. Again, it's Ennio Morricone did not disappoint with this soundtrack at all. Yep, really awesome. And the next and last Ennio Morricone soundtrack CD is for the movie Violent City with Charles Bronson once again. I love this. The Bronson illustrations on here. Città Violenta, Violent City. There again, a great shot of Bronson on the back. There's the track listing, 21 tracks, about an hour worth of music. This is a pretty cool Ennio Morricone soundtrack. He did a great job for this Euro crime film. They're more Bronson. I love it. I love it. This is a great soundtrack. So yeah, added a few CDs for my Ennio Morricone soundtrack collection. Like I said, it's not just westerns, because this is a Euro crime film. A great one, by the way. Really recommend checking the movie out if you guys haven't. One of my Bronson favorites for sure, that one. Anyway, let's move over to the DVDs, and we have a couple of special editions, sort of box sets here from Germany. Mostly spaghetti westerns here. First off, we have this one here, Koch Media Django Italo Western box, containing $10,000 for a Massacre, $100,000 for a Killing, aka Vengeance is Mine, and Execution, which that's definitely the poorest movie of this box set. It's a pretty cool box set. I was very fortunate to be able to get this for a decent price, because this has been long out of print. I believe this came out in 2005 or something like that. And I actually got it for about 20 euros, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me. And the way this box set is done, I think is pretty cool. There's a booklet in there. There's the films. It's a bit like the Sergio Slima box set that Koch Media also put out a few years ago. There's Execution. There's Vengeance is Mine. And you also have the soundtrack here on CD. We're not done with soundtracks yet, I guess. We have the Nora Orlandi soundtracks for $100,000 for Massacre and Vengeance is Mine, which is a great add-on. So yeah, this is a great box set. I'm very happy with this. I couldn't be more happier. Only thing though is, for those of you who were like, I have to get this, well, I can tell you, save you the trouble, because this is not an English-friendly release. All the movies on here, you can only watch in German or Italian. There are English subtitles only, which they don't even list here. But there are English subtitles for all of the movies. But yeah, language-wise, the movies are only in German or Italian. Now, for me, I watch them in German because I can speak German and I understand German enough. Yeah, I just wanted to see these movies, especially $10,000 for Massacre and Vengeance is Mine, which are two really underrated gems. I really wish that they will have a English release, English audio release in the near future, because they're worth it. Spaghetti Western fans really have to discover these movies, because they're very, very underrated, very great, and very they're hidden gems. That's what they are. And we have another Koch Media box set with non-English releases. I got this one here for a fistful of Italo Westerns, is what it says here in German. Containing 3 movies as well. I got this mainly for the film Yankee, which is included here, which has also been considered a very underrated and undiscovered gem. And after watching it, yeah, it is a really good spaghetti western. It's very good. You also have on this 3-disc set for a Coffin Full of Dollars, which is a Fedani movie with Klaus Kinski in it. And you also have $7 on the Red with Anthony Stefan and Fernando Sancho, which also was a pretty good spaghetti western in my opinion. And again, only English subtitles here. Audio wise, you only have German and Italian. So here's Yankee. Kind of weird how they did the covers for this, but for some way I do like it. They are official, yeah. And then we have oh no wait, this is the Fedani movie. This is a Barrel Full of Dollars. And last up in the set is $7 on the Red with Fernando Sancho right there. Yeah, I like the box set. I just wish that they would have English audio, because even though for me it's no problem to watch them in German or even in Italian with English subtitles, yeah, I do prefer my movies to be English audio, but you know, sometimes we can't have it all. Alright, let's move over to some English friendly releases. We have a couple of Wild East DVDs. This is a Anthony Stefan double feature of A Few Dollars for Django and 10 Killers Come From Afar, which there he is again. Fernando Sancho also co-stars. Two very below average spaghetti westerns. A Few Dollars for Django was okay, but this one, it was more of a comedy again, this one. And it's actually Anthony Stefan's final spaghetti western, but I didn't really enjoy that one. Fernando Sancho in it, he was sort of the comic relief. Yeah, didn't really care for it. I'd say out of the two, this one is the best, but they're still below average. And this is volume 57 of the Spaghetti Western collection from Wild East and spy number 66. Another Wild East release. This is the film, this is the double feature of Those Dirty Dogs and Wanted with Giuliano Gemma, and this one has Johnny Garco. Wanted is definitely the best one out of these two, because Those Dirty Dogs again was a bit of a mixture. Was a bit of a comedy again, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But yeah, Wanted with Giuliano Gemma, it's the final film that he did with director Calvin J. Paget, aka Giorgio Ferroni. Giorgio Ferroni is his real name, but Calvin J. Paget is his pseudonym. They did Blood for Silver Dollar and I believe Adios Gringo together. Oh no, wait, it was the Fort Yuma Goal, I believe they did together. And this was the third one that they did. I'd say Blood for Silver Dollar is still my favorite, but Wanted is pretty good too. I really like this film. Those Dirty Dogs, it just wasn't for me. So yeah, there you have it. And this is volume 47 and spy number 56. The next few titles I actually got from my buddy Mike, DAGUE Films, and I would like to give a shout out to his channel. I will leave the link to his channel down below in the description box. Please sub to him if you guys haven't already. He has a great taste in movies. He has some great videos on his channel covering a variety of movies. He's a fan of all genres. He's also a Western fan and spaghetti Western fan like myself. And he's a great guy from the US, from Kentucky. And he has sent us a package of 4 titles. And first up is another Wild East release. This is Ramon the Mexican and California. Again, Giuliano Gemma right there. These are actually 2 pretty good spaghetti westerns. I really enjoyed both of these movies. Ramon the Mexican was a pretty good one. Sort of a rip-off of Fistful of Dollars in a way, but California here, this was a really good one. I really enjoyed that one. With Giuliano Gemma, yeah, this was a great double feature. And this is volume 58 and spy number 67. So yeah, that's the great twin billing of Ramon the Mexican and California. Many thanks to my good buddy Mike for sending us these titles. And the next one is Broken Arrow with James Stewart on DVD. This is a, I believe, a 1950s Western. Yeah, it is from 1950. James Stewart, so I suppose this is black and white, but I really look forward to watching this, as I'm getting into the older Westerns now a bit with the John Wayne movies and stuff. So I am getting in those 50s and 60s, or let's just say Westerns made before 1964, before Sergio Leone, or even before 1960, before The Magnificent Seven. I'm really getting into the bit of a, let's, quote unquote, the older American Westerns. So I definitely look forward to watching this. I haven't had the chance to watch it yet, but I definitely look forward to James Stewart, Broken Arrow, which, not to be confused with the John Travolta and Christian Slater John Woo film of the same name. It has, I don't think it has anything to do with this Western. And to finish up the package, Mike actually gave us 2 more freebies in form of Sylvester Stallone films. Now, of course, I do have these movies, but I really love having different editions of these. I don't mind having different editions of these, because he gave us the US Blu-ray of First Blood, which, I mean, yeah, great film, you know. I really don't mind having multiple copies of First Blood, because it's such a great one, and it's definitely a movie that, yeah, deserves to be in everyone's collection. But Mike gave us this one. These are spare copies, I believe. And he also gave us a DVD edition of the original Rocky, which, hey, you guys know how big of a Rocky fan I am, so I really don't mind having multiple editions of Rocky. Because, yeah, this is such a great film, man. Such a great one. I believe I already have about 3 or 4 editions of Rocky. I believe I still have a original DVD that I have from back in the day, from when I first got into Rocky, but... yeah, many thanks, Mike, for your great gifts and freebies, and the favor will definitely be returned. And for you guys watching, you know, again, the link to Mike's channel is down below. Check him out, guys. Give him some love. We're back, and I actually had to turn the light on because it was getting pretty dark outside. It's now very cloudy. I think we're gonna get some rain. I started this video where it actually was a bit bright, so but over the course of the video it kept getting darker, so I turned the light on. Anyway, let's move over to the Blu-rays, and this is a special Blu-ray collector's edition that I've already showed in a video, the Arrow Video US Django release, which I don't need to go into detail because I already did so in the unboxing video I did of it. So if you guys want to see this in more detail, check that out. Next up, we have a couple of Giallo films. First up, we have Sergio Martino's All the Colors of the Dark with George Hilton and my queen, Edwig Finesse. I love her. And Susan Scott, who is Nieves Navarro. It's all safe here on the back, as usually Shameless films. They put some nudity bits on the cover, but... yeah, pretty good Giallo film, and this is definitely not my favorite. This hasn't been the best Giallo I've seen, but it's a pretty damn good one, for sure. It has some special features on there, and yeah, I do like my Giallos, and of course, and I love anything that Edwig Finesse is in, so yeah, All the Colors of the Dark, pretty good movie. Next up, we have a Giallo classic. This is 1964's Blood and Black Lace by Mario Bava, which, fantastic film. Fantastic film. This really set the standard for Giallos, even before Argento came with Bird of Crystal Plumage. This is a pretty damn good film. Great restoration by Arrow. The picture is crisp, clean. I love it. I love this movie. It was a really good Giallo. And I actually ordered another one from Arrow in a 2-for-1 sale that they had on Zavi. But the other title hasn't arrived yet. So this is the only one I got. But anyway, we'll keep waiting, I guess. And to end off, we have 2 Dutch Blu-rays for 2 big epic adventure films from the 60s. And well, actually this one is from the 50s, but Ben-Hur. This is the 50th anniversary Blu-ray edition of Ben-Hur. Classic 1950s movie. Epic. This is about 3 hours long, maybe even longer. Where's the runtime? It's over 3 hours, yeah. But a great film with Charlton Heston. And yeah, great cast overall. The list of cast here, you know, Charlton Heston, Stephen Boyd is there. It just goes on and on. But great film, great epic. I enjoyed watching it. It had been a while since I watched this. I watched this once on television many years ago, and this is the first time I see it full probably, and on Blu-ray. So yeah, Ben-Hur. And this is a first time watch for me. I had to pick it up after I saw Ben-Hur. I was like, I have to watch another one of these big epics. This is Cleopatra with Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, and Rex Harrison. The lovely Elizabeth Taylor right there. Yeah, I'm a bit of a history buff, so I actually haven't seen this movie before, but I always love, you know, learning about the Egyptian culture and stuff. I'm a bit of a history buff when it comes to these sort of films, and you know, I like to watch these historic films. And this is one that skipped me by for some reason, but this is again the 50th anniversary edition Blu-ray. Yeah, by Joseph L. Mankiewicz. Great cast in this movie, and I really enjoyed this one. Don't know how historically accurate it is, but you know, it's a film, so of course it will have to take some liberties, but it's a movie, so of course they would have taken some liberties, but still really enjoyable film. And yeah, very enjoyable Elizabeth Taylor in this one. Anyway, that wraps up the pickups for this month. So yeah, that's it, folks. So there you have it. Those are the pickups for the month of July 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of that. I'm still waiting on 2 items. I'm still waiting on a couple of items that I ordered this month. It hasn't arrived yet. For example, the Vengeance Trails box set, which my good buddy Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan, has done an unboxing of. I'm also supposed to be getting that, but it hasn't arrived yet, so just have to keep waiting, I guess. And there's a few other tiles I ordered from Zavi and stuff in the Arrow sale that hasn't arrived yet, much to my chagrin. But I'm confident that it will arrive. Eventually, it will turn up. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you're all well and staying safe and staying healthy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy once again. If you do, leave a like, and always drop a comment down below. Let us know how you feel about some of these pickups. It's always great to interact with you guys. And as always, this has been 101 Bronson signing off, saying take care, stay safe and healthy, and as always, keep punching.